Hey, how you guys doing? This is KLA Cloud the Wanderer, and I have a guest. Her name is Angie. Measter. Forgive me if I
Easter.
butchered your name.
Easter. Yep. Angie Easter.
Easter.
Yep.
I could have sworn on your Instagram page I see the Mester.
It's my middle initial, Angie M. Easter.
Oh wow.
Yep.
Okay. You fooled me. How are
Yep.
you?
I'm doing well. How are you?
I'm okay. I'm okay. Look, I was looking forward for this interview. Yeah, I
Same.
stumbled you. Yeah, I stumbled you across Instagram, and wanted to give you a holler, and there you are.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, no problem. So you're a model.
I do modeling. Yep.
Yeah, but like was you a model before you were a bodybuilder, or you was a,
No, after bodybuilding. So I did my bodybuilding show and then I started modeling.
oh, okay. So how you became a bodybuilder?
How I became a bodybuilder, I've always loved being in the gym, and I have two young boys. They're 5 and 7, and I split up with their dad about 4.5 years ago. And I didn't really know who I was after that breakup. And when my kids would go to their dad's house, I was left just me in my house. And I was like, okay, what do I do? I just identified as a mom. And I got to the realization, I was like, that's not my whole identity. That's not the only thing that I am. I can be in multiple different personalities, or, I can be whoever I want to be. And to just I was like, okay, I love going to the gym. So maybe we can like take this somewhere. And a couple years later, I was out with dinner with some of my friends. And I was like, you guys, I kind of want to go and do a bodybuilding show. And they were like, "What? That's crazy. Do you think you would really do it?" And I was like, "I think so." And that was in the fall of 2021. And then February of 2022, I decided to start a prep and I haven't looked back.
Huh. So okay, wow. Okay. I was going to ask you, are you no a pro? But you're not a pro. I know your NPC.
Yep,
Yeah, yeah. Wow. So
I'm not a
now go
pro
ahead.
yet. I've nationally qualified 2 years. So last year and this year I've nationally qualified. So
Oh, so
one day I'll be a pro.
yeah.
Hopefully.
So yeah, of course, of course. Sometimes it takes people years.
Right.
You know. Did you have any knowledge of bodybuilding at all, like before doing the sport?
No, I didn't. I didn't know what went into it. I knew that it was like really intense meal prepping and working out. That was my whole idea of it. And I got a nutrition certification back in 2018, and I remember there was a chapter on it. They called it a level 3 client, and I was like, I think I could do that. But and then I started the prep and I was like, oh, I'm in it, I'm doing it. And I learned as I went. Um, I was still learning as I went up until I got onto stage. I didn't know anybody within the community. I'm in Minnesota. I didn't know anybody within the community. Um, so that was hard. So I would highly suggest, if you are new to bodybuilding or don't know anything about bodybuilding, submerge yourself into the community first.
Mm, mm.
That's huge.
So yeah, so you're in the bikini level.
Yep, bikini division. Yep.
What made you choose bikini? If I can ask you that question.
Yeah, so I took a good look at myself and I was like, I have a little bit of muscle, but I don't have like a whole lot of muscle where I could be in the figure or the women's physique or anything like that. So, and I thought that when I looked at myself when I did some posing, I was like, I kind of fit that, like the S shape and everything like that, the S curve. And so, and I've gotten good feedback that I fit well in this division. So I think I picked the right one.
yeah. Don't look too bad. Just look at some pictures. Yeah. So you were doing like some soul searching, really. Man,
Yep.
you're divorced. Cause
Yep.
I
Those
thought I
last.
thought you yeah I thought you was like a I thought you was like probably a model, and then you just turned into a bodybuilder. Because I've talked to women that they were a model and then they became a bodybuilder for whatever reason and stuff. So that's what my assumption was. But you started doing modeling after bodybuilding. What
Yep.
made you want to do modeling? Like if I could ask you that.
I've always liked taking pictures, like family pictures with my boys and that kind of thing. And so I was approached by a photographer and they were like, "Hey, we have this." They called it a mixer. They were like, "We have this mixer and we want to invite you to it. You bring a couple of different outfits, you shoot with a couple of different photographers. There's a couple different models here." And I was like, "Okay, let's do it. Like what's the harm in it?" And so I did the mixer and I've just been doing it ever since.
The mixer, I don't know about. I'm sorry, I don't know what you mean.
Yeah,
Like the what like the mixer, like the record mixer. What kind of
no,
mix?
it's just
Oh,
like they call it a mixer, but it's like a
yeah.
get together of a couple of different models and a couple different photographers. Yeah,
Oh, okay,
yep.
okay. I'm sorry about that. Yeah.
That's okay.
What what was it like being on prep?
It was good. I would say that this prep was a little bit more difficult than last year's prep. My body just, I don't know, it just loved it last year, and the weight fell off super. I would like knock on wood, like easily last year, and this year I fought a little bit harder to take the weight off. My weight, so I ended up having to weigh myself every day and there would be like a
Mm,
drop during the week and then my weight would go back up. So it was like a roller coaster just seeing the weight go up and down, up and down. And then the trend week over week would only go down a few ounces. So that was hard to
yeah.
see compared to last year. But there everybody says that no two preps are the same and that's totally true.
Is it like hard for you to gain weight?
Last year it was definitely after I stepped off of stage, it was really hard for me to gain weight. Now I'm only about a week and a half. My last show was only a week and a half, so I've only weighed myself once. And from stepping off of stage, I'm back where I was at during my peak week. So we cut water, so I'm back with the water weight. So we'll see. We'll see how it goes this time. I'm hoping that it's not too difficult, but I'm hoping that it's not really easy to put on weight either.
Yeah, good luck. Good luck. Like
Thank you.
so you said that your first show was 2021
2022.
or 2022. Oh, excuse me.
Yep.
Like how was that like being in front since you never did this before? Like was you nervous or anything like that or
I was so nervous. I made some friends in so they have this room in the back and they call it the athletes room. And I made some good friends and we talked and we were all like, "We're so nervous. We've never done this before." And everybody was like, "You know what? Let's just go up there and have fun." So I tried to have the mindset of just go up there, have fun. This is your first time. You don't know what you don't know. And then as I was stepping up the stairs to step on stage, I was so nervous. It's almost like I
yeah.
blacked out a little bit, and I was like, "Holy moly, what did I do?" And then I got up there, and I like as soon as I stepped on stage in front of the judges, I like forgot my posing routine, and I was like, "Oh no, this is
Oh
great."
man. Yeah, that's embarrassing.
Yeah, it was. It was. But then it's like, you know what? It was my first time. So it's like, okay,
Yeah,
you
of
can't
course.
I don't think you can go up there and be a professional your first time with anything, especially with
Right.
bodybuilding. So it was humbling. It
Yeah.
was very humbling.
Yeah, I could imagine, I'm not a bodybuilder, only thing I'd have, I've had a personal trainer and I've done like calisthenics, on and off. I would hit the weight room, but I don't really have like experience of being a bodybuilder and stuff.
Yeah.
Not too long ago, I went to the New York Pro, you know,
Cool.
um, but I was late.
Yep.
I came late because I was at my job and then I had to charge my phone and stuff like that and so and then the train too, like trying to get the right train to take me there and then since this was in New Jersey I had to get the Uber and stuff like that and then I finally arrived and the couple of shows I missed the women's bodybuilding and I missed the figure.
Okay.
So like I seen the men's bodybuilding, and then I happened to see the bikini.
Yep.
But the thing is, the bikini, it was like when it was time for the women, they like most of the people they left, you know, you
Yep.
know. So I noticed like in bodybuilding, like the bikini division, it's not the most favorable, but it's like I think they get a lot of play, like if I can say that, you
Yep.
know, like especially with the Arnold Classic and stuff,
Yep.
they'll have the bikini and the wellness, but they'll leave out the figure and the physique and the bodybuilding.
Right. Right.
Yeah. So it gets tough. Like what's your take on that? Like do you have like friends of the bodybuilding division or anything like that?
I do have a couple of like male friends in the bodybuilding division. I don't have too many. I don't know if I have any in the female bodybuilding. I do have a few in the physique, a few in the figure, and they
Okay.
they can lift some weight in the gym. Like I look at myself next to them and I'm like, "Damn, you can lift some weight," whereas I feel like just a little baby.
What like when like in your experience like like Priyara, have you ever like was involved like in sports or anything like that before
Um,
bodybuilding?
no, growing up I did a little bit of volleyball and dance, but that's about it. I never did track or I never did anything like that. So,
Oh, okay. So so like how was your experience like lifting weights and
lifting
having a
weights,
trainer also? Yeah.
it was good. When so I did Beachbody from home, and I feel like everybody has done Beachbody to some extent. So I did Beachbody, and I really liked the I can't for the life of me remember what the name of the program was, but it was the lifting weight one. It was
Yeah.
like lifting 4 days a week or something like that. And I really liked that. And I was like, okay, I can take this further. And so when I hired a coach, it was, I loved it because I could share, like, hey, this isn't going well, or this is going super well. And then how would you change this, or what would you do with that? So I got like feedback versus just doing something that's on a TV and then nobody telling me if I'm doing it right for starters, or telling me that I'm doing it to the right intensity. So right now with my coach, I do a weekly check in on Fridays and I send him my weight. I do my heart rate, my blood pressure, my fasting glucose. And then I send him a front picture, my side picture, and my back picture. And then I fill out this long form, and it's about how my sleep was this week, how my stress was this week, kind of a whole bunch of biofeedback. And then I also send him a upper body exercise and then a lower body exercise to make sure that I'm doing it right and to make sure that I'm doing it to the right intensity. So it's really nice to have everything like I feel like my coach just covers everything. He's an amazing coach and he cares, and he you can tell that he cares, which is really nice.
What's his name, if you don't mind me asking?
His name is Jeff Zoller.
Oh, Jeff Dollar. I don't think
Yeah.
I ever. I don't know too many. I know Shelby Stern and
Okay.
yeah. Like with Jeff, does he just do like bikini competitors or other
No,
competitors?
he does men's, he does women's figure. He's got, I would say, somebody in every division. So,
Yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah. So you mostly like work on the glutes and the legs and stuff.
yep, glutes, delts. We do a little bit of back, do a little bit of hamstrings, a little bit of quads, but not a whole lot because otherwise that'll cross me over into wellness and we don't want that. So a lot of glute delts. Yep.
Do you think about like moving on to another division, or you think that bikini is that this is where it's at, and you don't want to go nowhere else?
I think bikini is where it's at for me. I can't, like, it's hard for me to grow my quads, so I don't think that
Right.
I could ever do wellness. Yeah, more power to the wellness women because they have beautiful legs. But it's hard for me to grow my quads, so bikini is where I fit. And I I suppose like I do like a good back day, but I don't know
Mm.
if I can grow the mass to be in figure enough. So
Like what made you like wanna like what made you wanna do bodybuilding? Like yeah, I know you told me I think your friends kind of encouraged you, but you didn't do it before. Like what kind of like gave you that drive to to just
to
do
keep
it?
going.
To, yeah.
Yeah. So I would say like I'm somebody, I would say that I'm a little type A. I like things planned out. I like to know what's coming next if I can know what's coming next. Um, so I like that bodybuilding, everything is planned out for me in terms of I know when I'm going to work out, I know when I'm going to eat, I know what I'm going to eat, when I'm going to eat it. Um, it's just the structure to my day. It gives me a goal to look forward to. It gives me something to work towards every day, which it feels really good. It's very rewarding, and I think that even when I'm in my off season, there's something to look forward to, even if I don't have a show planned next. Like right now, I don't know when I'll step on stage next, but
Mm,
it's still every week I'm like, okay, I'm a week closer to stage. I'm a week closer to stage. So it just feels really good to cross something off the list, to have things planned out for me and to have structure.
no. What how your kids feel about you being a bodybuilder?
They love it. They some days getting them to go to the gym with me, so we go to Lifetime and they have kids care. Sometimes getting them to go to the kids care, it's like pulling teeth. But my motto is we go even when we don't want to because it pays for a day when we can't go, like for sickness or injury, that kind of thing. But they love it. They call me Hulk Smash Mommy.
Folks,
Yeah. Yeah,
that's funny.
it's so funny. My youngest will get down and do push-ups with me. Like
No, that's
there was,
cool.
yeah, they'll do
How old
bicep
is it?
curl.
How old are they?
They're 7 and 5.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Seven and
When I
five.
was that age, I don't even think I was thinking about doing push-ups. I mean, we
Right?
did go, yeah, I had a gym, gym class. Like we would do jumping jacks and we
Yep.
would do like these type of movements and stuff. But yeah, not to a point where I think I tried to do a push-up when I was a kid, but I ain't go that far. I started doing push-ups maybe like 15 or 16.
Right. I
So
know it feels good that I'm setting a good example for them and I'm
yeah,
showing them that women can be strong.
yeah.
Yeah.
How many push-ups? How many push-ups that he can do?
He can do quite a bit. He can do like 10 for a
Yeah.
5-year-old. That's
How many push-ups you can do?
um let's not talk about that.
I mean, you're still trying.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right, I won't bust your balls with it. You know, I won't break your balls. But I mean, this times, you know, I stopped though. I do like meditation exercises, and I
Yeah.
don't really do calisthenics as much. It's starting to
Yep.
do it a little bit, and my I wouldn't say I do 10. You know, now before I could do 10 or 20,
Yeah.
but now I even do it with the weights. I'll do 5 or something because sometimes it's a lot. But I would say just keep doing it. That's all. Yeah. Well, look at some more pictures. Now, who's this?
That is a girl that I met through so I'm an ambassador for Fit Butters. It's a healthy nut butters.
Oh
And
yeah,
yep, she is another one of the ambassadors and she did the show that I did. So we wanted to
yeah,
get a picture together.
yeah. I might as well hit this. Yeah, I was gonna think about going to your Instagram page. Yeah. Hold on for a second. Show some more pictures though.
That was all my family. That's my family that came to support
Um,
me.
what was they outlook on you doing bodybuilding?
They didn't they didn't understand it,
Right,
as I feel like a lot of people they don't understand it, but they were
right.
supportive, which was really nice. They didn't know how to support me and they were like, "What do you need from us? How can we help you?" And I was like, "Right now, I need you guys
That's
to."
nice.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it was really nice.
yeah, that's nice. But I mean, there's people that I've heard stories that some people don't even like associate with their family,
Right? I know. And that's
because of
so
that.
sad.
Yeah, I mean, it's different,
Right.
and then it has a stigma to it,
Yep.
with the steroid stuff.
Yep.
And I'm starting to kind of understand that it's not so much a steroids. It's like it's more to it than that. It's
Yeah.
the dieting, the conditioning, and all that stuff. Yeah,
Yep.
I mean, I'm looking at it as another language. You know,
It kind of is. Yeah.
yeah,
Definitely.
because they got these terms. They got muscle bellies. I'm like, "What, muscle bellies? Like it's not talking about bellies. It's talking about the physique or something.
Yep.
It's different. It's not like other sports. Don't get me wrong. Like when I was younger, I would see the bodybuilders on TV, and and I would look at the competitions and stuff like that. Like they would show like the amateur levels, but
Yep.
now they don't show it as they don't show it. It's not there on TV no more.
Right.
You
Right.
know, you have to catch it on live stream or or even on YouTube, like the old footages of athletes,
Right. Right.
that competed. Like,
Yep.
do you ever like look at like old footages of people before your time?
Yeah, and I feel like so with like the bikini division, it's kind of morphed and it's changed. Some years that they'll want the bikini competitors to come in a little bit leaner or harder, as they would say.
Yeah,
But now the look is softer, which I enjoy it to be softer. It's less weight to pull off. It's less stress on the body, which is nice. But
right.
it could go back. It could go back to being a little bit more hard too. It's all about what they want that year.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna switch up now. To I gotta do this. It's a lot sometimes. Okay. Yeah. Look at some pictures. Looked really
That
nice in this picture.
that was when I started my right before I started prep. So I was like, oh, maybe I should wait to take this photo shoot until I've lost a little bit of weight. So thank
Yeah,
you.
you look nice. You look really nice.
Thank
Yeah.
you.
Yeah. But I thought you was a model or something like that. And
Yep.
you just probably yeah. Well, so let me look at let's look at the well, of course we seen this one.
Yep.
Um, I want let me show something that you didn't that people didn't see. Your kids.
My boys,
Uh,
yeah.
what's their names?
Leo and Micah.
Leo, Micah. Okay, all right. This is cool. Well, what's this one?
That was me. So on the left or in the green suit, that was me my first year stepping up on stage. So that was 2022. That
Hmm.
was 2 years ago. And the red one is me
Okay.
now. So if you swipe over, you'll see the
Okay.
front pose and then you'll see the side transition pose and you'll see all of the muscle that I put on, which is crazy. It's hard because you get so wrapped up in every week me taking my check-in pictures, my progress pictures for my coach. And so it's
Right.
easy to get wrapped up in where I'm at currently and it's easy to forget about where I started.
Hmm. Okay. Do you get like intimidated by the judges at times? Like,
This competition that I just did a week and a half ago, I did. So the head judge was Becky. I forget her last name, but she is an Olympian level judge. And so I was
oh,
so nervous. I was like, I am gonna step on stage in front of an Olympian level judge. I'm not good enough for this. Kind of like a little bit imposter syndrome. But as soon as I
right.
got up, like I know what I'm doing. I know what my posing is. This isn't the first time I stepped on stage, so it was good.
Hmm. How far do you think you see yourself competing?
Um, so I will be 34 in the fall, and I want to do this until I'm at least 35 and then kind of reassess, and then we'll go from there. But I don't see myself stopping anytime soon.
Uh, do you do like it? Do you like do something on the side like what do you do like as an occupation if I can ask you that?
Yeah, so I work for a large retailer, and I work in the architecture department, working on different stores.
Okay.
So I've been with them for 8.5 years. So it's been a long time, but it's been good. That was me
You're an
starting my peak
architect?
week.
You're an architect?
No, I do not have enough schooling to be considered or to be called an
Oh,
architect. I'm
okay.
what is it, a drafter.
Oh, okay. So you do like a bit little designs?
Yep, I work on blueprints.
Oh, okay. All right. That's cool. All
Yep.
right. All right. Where you get your training? Like, if I can ask you that.
I do have a 2-year degree. I don't have anything more than a 2-year degree, just a 2-year degree. And I went to a private college here in Minnesota, but it's no longer around. I don't know. I think they got bought out by a university and then that university closed and
You know, I took like a home course, like it's called the Art Instruction School in Minnesota.
okay, cool.
Yeah, it's George Schwartz from the Peanuts, the creator of the Peanuts. He he attended that school and he became like a I think he also trained people. Yeah, yeah.
Cool.
I kind of yeah graduated from that a little bit. Well, not a
Cool.
little bit. I grad yeah I got my certificate from that.
Cool.
So yeah. So yeah I'm gonna click to your see if I could this link. I'm trying to click to it, but okay. So I'm gonna just go down. Here's your
The Fit Butters, yeah.
yeah. Let me see if I could the sound. Oh Jesus. I'm sorry about this.
That's okay.
Oh wow. Okay. Mm. Oh wow. I'm sorry. Hold on. This thing done act up on me now. I think I was doing too much. Well,
That's how it
I see the okay now we're here.
There we
This
go,
is
Fit Butters.
the
Yeah,
yeah
if you look up that I'm on the website, pictures of me are on the website, and with
yeah
the blonde hair there, with my
yeah
face turned, but whatever.
yeah. Sorry about that. But, well, is this good? How you like it?
It's it's so good.
Mm,
It's like a healthy dessert.
mm.
It's nut
What
butters
you like?
flavored.
How sweet is it?
So they don't add any sugar to it. It's going to be flavored with either whey protein isolate or a vegan protein powder. And then they
Oh,
add in, so per tub that you see there, per tub, it's going to have 14 servings. And per the 14 servings, they put either a tablespoon to 2 tablespoons of the inclusions on top. So they do have a cookies and cream, which is like a Oreo inspired nut butters.
okay.
And so they're going to have actual like Oreo pieces on top.
Oh, you got sprinkles and so
Yeah.
it's different flavors of this.
Yep.
Okay. So this is what you promote, really,
Yep.
mostly.
Yep. And
Okay.
so I do a whole bunch of events with them. I'm on their events team. So I actually
Yeah.
fly out. What is the date today? The
The
23rd. I
I
fly
forgot.
out in 15 days. I fly out in 15
Okay.
days to go to Texas and
Okay. So we got okay. Hey George, how you doing? This is all the way George Cage. He he do like he promotes women's bodybuilding and stuff.
hi.
So he came to say, yeah, yeah, this is good. Cinnamon. This is cinnamon sugar cookies.
That one's really
What's your
good.
favorite flavor? Which one?
My favorite flavor is a limited edition. It's called Better Than Sex Cake. It is
Butter and
delicious.
sex cake?
Yeah, it's or chocolate caramel with Heath bits on top. It's so
You
good.
get
Otherwise,
orgasm for this? The cookie?
no. Otherwise, my favorite all the time flavor is Monster Cookie.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Let me. Yeah, I see this.
Yeah, that one is
Yeah.
so good. That one
Okay.
has it's an oatmeal cream pie whey protein. That's how they flavor it. It's so
Yeah.
good.
Okay. Now you said this is like a vegan snack. You would I would.
Some of them are vegan, some of them are not. So if it's gonna have like the Monster Cookie, that one has a whey protein isolate in that, so that's not gonna be vegan. But the cinnamon sugar cookie one that you did see earlier, that one is gonna be vegan.
Hmm. Okay. How you feel about vegan food?
I mean, it has its time and place. I feel so I can't do eggs. I have an
Mm,
insensitivity to eggs. And so I feel like
right.
the only bodybuilder in the world that does not do eggs, like typical
Mm,
bodybuilders, you think they eat like 6 eggs in the morning or what, like the stereotype, they eat all these eggs
right.
and everything. And so it's kind of a joke with me and my friends. And I'm like, oh, I'm the only bodybuilder that doesn't eat eggs. But So I do for Thanksgiving, I host Thanksgiving and I make a vegan pumpkin pie with no eggs. So I feel like
Yeah.
vegan food has its time and its place. So
Hmm. A vegan pumpkin pie.
it is delicious.
Oh, okay. All right. We black people, we like eating sweet potato pie.
Oh
With, uh,
yeah.
yeah, that's good. If you
Sweet
if you do
potato.
a vegan sweet potato pie, I'll try it.
I could.
Yeah. Better. This all the way George Page. He said that's better than sex. So
It's a
you got him
fair.
tempted. Then he also says, "I want a piece of that. I want a piece of that." Then he also says,
Doesn't it look good?
"Send me a link. Send me a link later." Yeah, this
Yep.
look. Yeah, that looks
And all
good.
you have to do, you can get a discount and just put in the code Angie and you'll get a discount.
Yeah, you got white chocolate peppermint.
Yeah, that one's good.
Did you taste all these flavors or?
I have, yeah. Yep.
Yeah, yeah, okay. And what was your favorite flavor again?
My favorite everyday flavor that's not a limited edition is the Monster cookie.
Oh, okay, okay, okay,
But
okay.
I am a
Yeah,
chocolate
this is.
lover, and the limited edition Better Than Sex Cake, that is chocolate
Mm,
galore, and I love it.
mm, mm, mm. How do you like So I can't ask you about you being a fitness trainer. Like, you ever thought about being a fitness trainer?
Yes. So I do have a nutrition certification, and I got that in
Okay.
2018. And then in 2020, during COVID, I actually got my 200-hour yoga teacher training. And then I got
Okay.
a prenatal yoga teacher training on top of that 200-hour. And so
Mm.
becoming a personal trainer is something that I've wanted to do. And I think that I'm going to pull the trigger on that and start that in the fall here.
Oh, so you mostly do like yoga training.
Yep.
Oh, okay. Like, how many clients would you? Oh, you're starting. I was about to ask like how many clients you get, but you're starting out. But like,
Yep.
what made you get into yoga because of the bikini division?
No, I've always loved to do yoga. So I started to do yoga when I was in 10th grade because I had anxiety,
Okay.
and I it really helped with my anxiety. I'm kind of like you. You mentioned you do meditation, and
Yeah.
I do meditation almost every night, and it helps so much with the anxiety and everything like that, I think.
Well, I could show you what I do real quick.
Sure.
Hold on. Yeah, yeah. I do this. Follow. It's called Fallen Dafa. It's
Cool.
like principles to it. Then it has like this meditation showing food and hands. You can watch it real quick. Let me rewind it. I don't wanna. So let me do it real quick. Show you a little bit. Let's open the energy channels.
Cool.
It's like 5 exercises to it. Um, I do it like majority of the time for every day. But I'm sorry. I was going. But this is the preview of it. So,
Cool.
but yeah, let me see. This the okay. They don't show everything. This is the second one. It's like a standard exercise. You know, this is the fourth one, the fourth exercise. Hold on. Yeah, I've been doing it. I've been doing this for like since 2006.
Cool.
But yeah, that's what I do. Yeah. So I'm sorry. So So you said you was doing yoga like 10 years, like when you was a kid?
Yeah, since I was like a teenager.
Oh, okay. So how did you feel mostly like when you was doing it? Like you was mostly relaxed?
Yeah. Yep. And it
Yeah.
helps. I feel like with bodybuilding, you're so focused on lifting weights that I think that recovery and stretching and everything like that can get pushed to the wayside. So I think that yoga
Yeah.
is it's super important to keep integrating yoga into your daily life.
Um, do you have like a favorite pose that you do or
My favorite pose is pigeon pose. It helps the outer glute area, the hip glute
no?
area. Perfect for
Okay, that's
bikini
fine.
competitors.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I know, because sometimes I've talked with like bodybuilders and they don't really kind of think bikini is a big deal, and then there's bikini competitors. They educate me on like it's not easy neither. Our division. Sometimes it consists of like doing yoga and because
Right.
of the back and stuff like that.
Yep.
Yeah, yeah. This is you can. Yeah, you have some nice pictures.
Thank you.
Yeah. Like who was like the photographers you worked with?
He's tagged in there. His name is Jesse.
Jesse. Oh, okay, Jesse. Okay. How you and Jesse met?
I went to a studio and he was one of the photographers at the studio there.
Okay, okay. Was you nervous? Like doing like photography like when like doing like your photo shoot?
No, I would say that I wasn't super nervous with the photo shoots. I was more nervous to step on stage the first time, but I think that got a
Right.
whole lot of my nerves out for everything. So I was like, if I can do this, I can do anything.
Yeah, because I mean, there's some bodybuilders they do get nervous,
Right.
on stage and stuff like that. So I mean, on you know, doing like a photo shoot and
Right.
stuff. Yeah, yeah. Let me put this on. Got to control this. Animal cookie flavor. Ooh. I don't want to get that copyright thing because YouTube they're pain in the rear end with that. And this is your the podcast that you was on.
Yep.
No, I can't play that one because I mean I don't think it's a big deal, but they kind of they're strict with that copyright stuff. Now this is what Crease?
It's an athletic
What
clothing company that I am
okay,
sponsored by called
okay,
Avalanche Apparel.
okay. How you get you did so is that your sponsors?
Yep.
Oh, okay, all right, all right. Because bodybuilding, well, I don't need to tell you that, but it's an expensive sport. Like, I don't know how you women do that, man. Like, wow, you
Definitely.
know, because some people they're not like they're not really they don't really have it like that. If that I could say, if
Right.
I could say that. So
Yeah.
yeah, I like this silhouette. It's really nice.
Thank you.
Yeah, always George Page. I'm from the South. My mama never made no pumpkin pie. Yeah, black people, we like we
I'm
like
from
sweet potato
Minnesota.
pie. Yeah, yeah, I know. Hold on, let me see. Hopefully this ain't the music. Oh nope, I can't play that one. Yeah. So what's like a typical workout day for you, like in the gym?
So I have two upper body days and two lower body days. The lower body days are going to be glute focused. And then I do have one day. So I work out 5 days a week. two lower body days, two upper body days, and then I have one day that's split. It's glute delt.
Okay, all right.
So,
Do you do like calisthenics? I know you didn't you're not really great with the push-ups. Do you do like pull-ups a bit?
yeah, so I'll do pull-ups, but it's more like my coach has me doing a lot of band assisted pull-ups
Okay, all right. Oh,
because
don't
with the
do
bikini
oh you
we don't need huge backs. So, I mean,
right.
we still train our backs, but it's
Okay.
not as hard of a workout as if we were in like figure or, you know.
Oh, when the beds with your legs and stuff.
Yep.
Yeah, yeah. I never did that exercise. Is that really intense?
Um, I like it. It helps take some of the tension off.
Oh, what on your legs?
No, on your back when you're lifting.
Oh, okay. I didn't know that. Okay, thank you for telling me. Do you have like is there like a bodybuilder that you're inspired?
Um, yeah, I know, do you know Rihanna?
Rihanna? What's the last name?
Pribla, Harley.
Is she in the
Her
bikini division?
She is in the bikini division and she's been to the
Oh, okay.
Olympia. She actually helped me with my posing the last couple of years,
Mm.
last year into
Oh,
this year. So to
oh,
just like
okay.
follow her journey, it's amazing. She got qualified to go to the Olympia again this year, which is going to be amazing to see.
No, okay, okay. He says, all the rage on page. What was her last show and what critique did the judges give you?
So my last show was a week and a half ago and I'm still waiting on judges' feedback.
Oh, okay.
But last year they said more glutes, more delts. Um, we I'm in the bikini division. You can never have too many glute delt, you know.
Mm, mm, okay. Well, show some more stuff. Yeah. I mean, yeah. Okay. This is nice.
Thank you.
Yeah. Um. Well, okay. What's your favorite pose?
My favorite pose is probably the front pose.
Okay. All right. Like do you have like with the posing how hard is it for you? Is it difficult or
It was at first, but the more that I practice, the easier that it becomes. I go off of feel, like how I feel. So I
mm,
like to do it in front of mirrors. And then I'll do is I'll take the mirror away and then I'll take my phone and record myself, but I won't see myself. So I'll do it. What do you call that? The back camera. So I can't
right?
see myself doing the posing and then I'll watch it and then I'll say, oh, remember you have to do this or remember not to do it that way or, just kind of like critique myself.
Okay, okay, okay. Yeah, 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 yeah. I never really had knowledge of how the posing is. So until I've heard like a lot of bodybuilders talk about, it's not easy. Some people they have like a posing coach,
Yep.
and yeah, and you're on stage, you gotta perform really good. So
Right.
it's not, I
Yeah.
know it ain't, yeah, it ain't just about flexing and stuff. So you know, yeah, this was nice. This was your first show.
Nope, that was last year.
Oh, this
My
was
second
last
show.
year. Okay.
Yep, my
Oh,
second
okay. All right. This is nice. Uh, Yeah, you got me a little mesmerized by your pictures, but
show.
yeah,
That
with
was
the
my
Twin
first year.
Cities. This was your first show?
Yep.
Okay. Yeah, you looked it nice.
Thank you.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, I don't want to take too much of your time, but I really appreciate you giving me the opportunity to talk with. I
Yeah.
could give you the ask this last question, like um what benefits do you want from bodybuilding from the sport?
I really like that bodybuilding. It gives me a sense of like pride within myself. I get to see a direct output of the work that I do, all of the work that I'm completing, all of the food that I'm eating or not eating when I'm on prep. It's directly shown by what I put on stage.
Okay. All the Ray George page, she says, any plans to do nationals?
Yes. So the plan is to do nationals. I nationally qualified last year and I nationally qualified this year. But I'm going to take some time off. I will step on stage not next year, but I will step on stage in 2026. And the plan is to do a national show then. I'll do
Yeah.
a regional show first and then I'll do a national level show.
Well, best luck to you. Best wishes to you.
Thank
I don't want
you.
to say luck, best wishes.
Thank you.
Even if you don't get it, just keep going at it. Do the best you can. Don't take it to the extreme, and that's
I
the
will.
only thing I can say.
Thank you.
All right. So, all right. I appreciate all the way George Page stopping by. Thanks for people for watching. Give me that like, share, and thank you, Angie, again. And if you want to do another talk in the future, I'm open for it. I hope you open for it. And yeah, that's about it.
Okay, perfect. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, everybody. Thank you.
All right. Good night.
Have a good night. Thank you.
All right.